Whereas opposed to, let's say this is me, okay, and this is Doopy, so now Doopy goes out and blows that leg up, and I'm sitting here and I don't get credit for any of that. And it could be a difference of a couple minutes, even though I don't know Doopy. I didn't enroll Doopy. My buddy did. Okay, but now I'm getting credit just because I got enrolled like one spot.
Do you get money for all those people too, or just?
Yeah, it helps you cycle. It's all this stuff. You know, gold, silver, diamond, what all this stuff, all that. But yeah, all the cycle bonuses, and that's basically how you climb the ranks. There's also another bonus that you get that when you basically climb the ranks. So when you go from that rank to that rank, you get another $100. This rank to that rank, you get $250. There to there, you get $500. The next one's like $750, and $1,000. It just keeps going up. Keep on the ranks.
Already though, like you see how he said he got 70. He been in it for 5 months. We only been in it for you ain't been in it for a month. I've been in it for 1 month. We got like 40 people, man. This shit crazy. Like we about to be rich in a minute.
Wait, so you can go out and sign companies too?
Yeah, the Phoenix Suns, they basically enrolled as a distributor. I mean, it's a lot harder. That system doesn't really duplicate. We like to focus on, because a lot of people are like, well, what if I go get the gas station to buy a couple cases a month? Okay, well, you just went out and spent a lot of time going to talk to this gas station owner, and let's say he buys 2 cases a month. Okay, and they're just ordering 2 cases every single month. Whereas opposed to I go get Tyler, and Tyler go gets Aaron, and then Aaron goes gets Doopy, and he gets another 10 people. Well, think about 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 16. Think about how many cases I just got from just telling Tyler. Because that system duplicates. And the gas station, the restaurant downtown, whatever, the liquor store, that's you know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't really duplicate too much. So that's kind of what we focus on.
So what am I?
No, I'm on top of this nigga. Because you signed me before him.
So this, if you hit 10 cycles, if you don't do anything this month, and you just go back to the same 10 cycles that you had last month, you're gonna get this $250 rank advancement bonus. So that the last week of this rank, you'll get that. Plus you'll probably get this one. So you'll make 250 plus 200 plus 10 cycles. So you'll make that's another 200. So you make. If you literally do nothing, you'll make at least $700-800 this month. Yeah. That's with doing nothing.
Okay, I got 2 people bronze on this side and 2 people bronze on this side. Yeah. So what's that?
So you're at this stage of momentum bonus. Okay. And if you can get if Doopy goes silver this month, DJ goes silver this month, or
Carlos, or
yeah, you'll go there, and then you're 1 step away from the car.
Alright. Do you want to do all these guys are brand new?
Okay.
Yeah, it's starting to get more clear to me too. I'm just it's easy though. It's when you get it, it's like it's simple. It's very simple.
You signed first.
Just to kind of put this thing in perspective for you guys.
So wait.
My name is Jamie. This is my wife Lily. We do something very actually I'm doing Beamer now myself. But this lady right here, my wife, she is number what are you in the nation? You're number 9 in the nation. In region. She's number 9 in the nation in recruiting for Leah Sophia, which is jewelry. So we've got about 900 people in our organization, and that happened over about 8 years. It'll be 8 years this May. Well, since I've been involved in VEMA, I've got probably 100 people in about 4 months. Okay? Now, when I say I got 100 people, I mean, as you just said, that's not how it works, right? You know, they were pretty clear on there. You know, somebody knows somebody knows somebody. But that kind of puts in perspective, you know, on what this thing is doing, and that's why I jumped on board. I mean, it's a wildfire, and you know, I don't want to get too mushy with you guys down here. I know you got a lot of testosterone down here. But every time I come down here, man, I'm proud of you guys for being in a meeting like this. I mean, for you guys to be able to look at your future and say, hey, I want to do something, I'm telling you, my hat's off to you. I mean, some of you guys are like, I'm not in yet, you know. But But man, just to show up, you guys are rocking it, and I'm telling you, you will not stay on the horse, man. You guys are in the business, stay on the horse, and because it's this is a you guys will look at these numbers. It's a honeymoon period, right? You're like, oh yeah, you know, show me the money. You got to keep at it and keep on doing what you guys are doing, and you will see the money, you know. So I just want to give you a little bit different perspective because we've been doing this for a little while, and you know, I plan on kicking all your guys' butt as soon as I get going a little bit. So I won't be too friendly, you know, but it's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty cool what you guys are looking at. You guys are not in. It's a real deal. So.
It was the day after, but I was doing 1,000 that day. We decided to do that same day.
All right, I know a lot of you guys in here are probably new. We're gonna kind of do like a quick little informal, like, kind of how to talk to people, because there's a way to go about this and there's a wrong way to go about this, and it's kind of it's very simple to go out and do it the wrong way and you're gonna fail. You know, I didn't really have anybody teaching me in my first you know, like 5 weeks. Like I said, I made $20, and because I wasn't really doing it the right way. So we're gonna kind of teach you what the right way is to kind of go about you know, doing this. Did you want to kind of go into yeah, let's let you take it away, and then I'll
Okay. I guess we'll just kind of, you know, a lot of you are brand new in here, so we'll just kind of show you how to go out and make this successful, you know, maybe your first couple weeks, because this is something you got to think about. The most important decision you make in this company is not when you decide to join, right? It's when you decide to make this successful for you. Because a lot of people can get into something like this, you know, think that we're going to make you millions of dollars, but it, you know, I explained earlier, it's all about you and what you decide to do with it. So, you know, the way that you guys want to approach your friends at first is obviously not go out and try to explain it all yourself, you know, because when you first start off, you're not very credible, you don't know what the heck you're talking about, and you probably aren't making very much money. So that's why you use us as that credibility, you know, bring them to meetings and stuff like that, because that's what's worked best. You know, Aaron Hayes didn't just, you know, get 10 kids in his organization personally because he went out and explained the business to them. He did it to the system, and that's why I tell everyone, you know, I use him as an example because he did it the right way. He would show them a video, you know, say, hey, you know, this is what we got going on. We're working with a healthy energy drink, but hey, I'm not making very much money yet. You know, I'm not very credible. You know, but get on the phone with my buddy because I don't want to screw anything up. Let him explain it to you, and then we can answer any questions that you have. You know, you can relieve the pressure off people too. You know, go up to people and, you know, be friendly, be real with them. Be like, hey man, this might not even be for you, but you know, check it out. And so this is why I say to people, you know, when you first introduce the idea to them, you know, go up to somebody. It's as simple as this right here, guys. You know, like a couple sentences. Just be like, hey, you know, I just got involved with this new company. We're working with the world's healthiest energy drink. Here, you know, here, try one. That's why you guys have product on hand. You know, that's why we buy it for ourselves. Because if we didn't buy product for ourselves, how would we be able to promote a product we didn't have, right? That's how this works. And it's kind of cool in this business because we're all our own customer at the same time. We don't have to worry about going out and selling it to people. I'm not a salesman or anything like that. So, yeah, you go out to people and you're like, here, you know, try one, try the drink, let me know what you think. But by the way, man, you know, a lot of high school and college kids, you know, are starting to make a lot of extra money with this thing. I can't explain everything for myself yet, but hey, you know, let me get on the phone with my buddy. You know, he'll explain everything for you. You know, I don't want to screw anything up. So that's as simple as I say to go, you know, as far as introducing it to new people. And then at that point, you know, you get on the phone, do a three-way with us. You know, that's why, you know, if any of you don't have my number right now, you know, I'm going to write it down for you guys right after this. And you can write my number down, you know, call me, whatever you want to do, text me, because use us to help explain it for you. You know, if you want to get on a three-way phone call, I've probably done 20 phone calls with Aaron, you know. I just did one with Juan. You know, all these guys in the room, you got to use us for that credibility and to let us explain it for you. And then at the same time, you're learning, right? You're learning how this business works because that's the whole thing in this, right? You have to learn how to do this. I didn't just wake up overnight and be like, man, I know how to explain this perfectly. No, that's not what happened. You know, I learned over a period of time, you know, talking with Chad, you know, watching videos, you know, Alex Morton videos, Luke Hessler videos, stuff like that. You know, you got to plug into the system and learn how this works for yourself. So I made a decision to make this thing work, right? My first month, yeah, I only had one person on board, but, you know, we started off slow because we didn't have that leadership. You know, me and Chad at the beginning didn't really have people, you know, helping us along the right way. Chad's, you know, friend that got him involved basically didn't do anything for him. You know, so we kind of had to blow it up from ground zero, but we got to that point where, you know, now we do have credibility and we're able to build other leaders on this team. So you got to work towards getting to that point where you can't explain it. It took me about a month. I'm not gonna lie, it took me about a month, and it took me, you know, few months before I could get up and talk to a crowd of people. So, you know, it's not something you learn how to do overnight, but it's something that we need to stick with, you know, develop over time. So, I don't know if you had anything to add to that.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually try to see if we can show you guys a video real quick, just another idea of how you can talk to friends. And I like to just be really a conversationalist and like to say, you know, people don't care to know until they know that you care. So before, you know, even you go and talk to somebody, just to get to know them and find out a little bit about them. I want to show you a video here real quick. It's something that kind of how the word of mouth thing. You know, I got a very, very, very large team in the state of Kentucky right now, and it's not because I knew anybody. I did not know a person in Kentucky, but I told my brother, and he told his friend, who told his cousin, who actually lives in Kentucky. And there's this guy down there who one of the guys on my team. His name is Justin Payton. We'll watch a video from him in a second. He's got a real strong accent. You'll be able to tell he's a hillbilly. Yeah, he basically talking about this thing called the network marketing ABCs, and it just kind of gives you a little an idea of how to talk to somebody. And he learned this from a guy who's made millions of dollars in this business. So definitely, something to do. So just keep this in mind. This is another way, because like we said, it's very important not to go out and explain this to someone, rather than just be just to be a referral to get to somebody to talk to a meeting or come to a meeting or talk to somebody on the phone.
Bro, we've been already